Weekend, it's Saturday. Saturday brings out all the fitness in us all. So we're gonna start with our first part of the day, which is gonna be 15 minutes rotating between two movements, a 1-minute plank and 10 per arm of a dumbbell floor press. We're looking to move through this consistently. In that minute plank, it's accumulating a full minute. It's not just doing a plank for 1 minute and seeing how long you can accumulate within that minute. Meaning, if you do a plank for 30 seconds, then have to rest, 15 seconds rest, 15 seconds rest, that's fine, okay? So, Dave's gonna come on down to the ground. Our plank is gonna be perfect today. So, Dave's gonna get his elbows directly under his shoulders. He's gotta make sure that he doesn't have his elbows in front of his shoulders. Show us what that would look like. Yeah, so that we don't wanna do. That's no fun for anyone. So he's gonna make sure the elbows are right under his shoulders. His hands are gonna be close together. He's gonna actually press his forearms down hard into the ground. You can see his hips are in line with his heels and his shoulders, and his feet are nearly touching. What we want you to think about is two things. One, squeeze your butt really tight, and then two, make sure your ribs are squeezing down over your quads if you're pressing something up overhead. You shaking over there?
Nope.
You can relax. You can relax. The people see what they needed to. If that minute is gonna take you about 2 minutes to accumulate, think about cutting the time back, okay? Once you have accumulated that 1 minute in the plank, you're gonna flip over onto your back. We're gonna plant those feet in the floor, right? Right? Either option. So we can do feet on the floor if you want to challenge your core a little bit more. You can lift your feet up, but either way, we want to make sure our lower back is pressed down into the ground, just like a dead bug. Oh, how we missed those. So Dave is going to, he's going to keep his elbow tucked in tight to his ribs, and as he presses that dumbbell out, you're going to see it shifts more over his shoulder rather than going in one direct straight line. When he brings that dumbbell back down, it moves forward just a little bit, and then he's making sure that lockout is right over his shoulder, so we have nice leverage there. We're trying to get 10 smooth reps on one side, and then you would switch to 10 smooth reps on the other. Dave's showing now the no foot option where your feet are up, and he's going to focus a little bit more on the core, so he might have to do less weight. You could even do 1 foot. You could alternate your feet. You could do butterfly. You could do spread eagle formation presses. And yeah, that's a really good one. That last one, feel free to take that. So after you rotate through those two movements for 15 minutes, we're going into 2 rounds for time. It's going to start with, crap, I think I wrote it wrong. I'm not sure if I did or not. I think it's 40, right? Or is it 20?
That's right.
Is it? Okay, you're just gonna have to edit this. It's 20 both times?
Yeah.
And it's a 400, then 200 meter run?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the second part of the day is gonna be 2 rounds for time. 20 dumbbell facing burpees, a 400 meter plate run, or dumbbell if you don't have a plate, 20 dumbbell facing burpees again, and then instead of a 400 meter run, it's gonna be a 200 meter dumbbell or plate run. And again, that's gonna be 2 rounds for time. We're gonna give you an 18-minute cap. We're trying to get this done in under 15. So, for the dumbbell facing burpees, if you don't have enough room, if you're doing this in the basement at your house or something like that, just do a regular burpee, really making sure you open your hips all the way at the top. But let's assume we do have enough space for dumbbell facing burpees. Dave is going to face off against that dumbbell. He's gonna put his hands on the ground, he's gonna kick his feet all the way back, let his chest go to the floor, he's gonna peel up, shoot his hips up in the air, and his feet are gonna jump flat to his hands, and then he's gonna jump over that dumbbell and turn around, and now he's gonna repeat. If Dave wants to, he could step up over from that burpee. He could step over the dumbbell. He's gonna show us a step back, step up option. If you wanna slow it down a little bit, catch that breath, but stay moving. Beautiful. So we are looking for that hop over the dumbbell just to keep you moving. If you wanna just step over, that's okay too, but we would really encourage you to try to keep jumping over. Then he has that 400 meter plate or dumbbell run. All Dave's got right now is a dumbbell, so he's gonna grab it. He can run with it however he likes. He can put it on the mid of his kind of neck there. He could shoulder it, kind of like a boombox, jukebox, whatever. He could hold it right under his chin. He could hold it like a football if he wants. All right, so any option that you want to get you moving fast. Again, if you have a plate, use it. So just to review that workout one more time, 2 rounds for time, 20 of those burpees, 400 meter plate or dumbbell run, 20 of those burpees, and then 200 meters of that dumbbell or plate run. 18-minute cap, 15 minutes is the goal. Good luck.